Guys, how's it going? It is that time again for another competition, and I'm sure you're all excited. I'm excited to be letting more people join the server for 1.8. So, contest information, the stuff you've been waiting for so long. This is what the competition is going to be, and I hope you guys are going to like this. What I'd like to have happen is I'd like for the arena to be finished. I'm sure you're like, I thought you were going to do that, Guude. Well, I thought about it and realized that it's perfect. It's something that the viewers have wanted to see done, and they've seen me working on it, and it's something that you guys have a general idea of what I want to have happen here. So I'm going to give you guys the specifications that I had in mind whenever I started building this thing, or we started building this thing, I should say. First off, this thing here in the center, no one knows what the hell that is. I've been waiting for someone to figure it out, and no one has. This is a spider, a Minecraft spider. This is a exact to scale replica of a Minecraft spider. You can look on Google if you really want to, and you can find a 3D modeling program that Google offers. And there's also 3D models for all the mobs in Minecraft. And that's what I did. I downloaded the 3D models for the Minecraft mobs, and I scaled it up to this size right here. And this is the head, this is the abdomen, and this is the tail. And that's why I stopped working on the stands, because I realized that the legs were going to need to come out and go down into the stand area. And what I had in mind there was to make the legs possibly, just depends on how it all works out, possibly to be an entryway into the arena and into the spider. So that's where I would start. I would start by making the spider. Details for the spider. The reason why I needed all that soul sand, or soul sand, was for the brown. That's the best looking brown to match the colors of the spider. You could probably want to use red wool for the red parts of the spider, and then black wool for the black parts. The tail of the spider is supposed to be a spleef arena. Now you can be as creative as you want with the spleef arena. Do whatever you want to make the spleef arena. What I had in mind was doing something fancy with pistons, and that probably never would have worked. That like automatically rebuilds the spleef arena. Obviously, this tail area is too big for the whole thing should not be a spleef arena. There's basically going to be room in the tail here for you to make stands, as well as the spleef arena itself. Like I said, the legs are supposed to be kind of an entryway, at the very least, an entryway into the spleef arena itself through the legs. So that is the spider. That is the center. And like I said, the head, it's already mapped out to the top of the head. That's how tall the head should be. The tail is the same height as the head, and the abdomen is slightly smaller, as you can see there. Next up, the stands. I've already started on the stands, so you can get an idea of what I was going with here for the stands as far as design goes. You don't have to stick to this exact design. I want you guys to be as creative as you possibly can be and make something that matches the spirit of what we started here. Underneath the stands, there's supposed to be cool stuff. I never really decided what I was going to do under here. I kind of imagined like rooms, and I did like what Karura did here with the tables up above, having the torches underneath. This whole lava design here, you don't have to stick with that. That I really am not too fond of, actually. So you can get rid of that. Feel free. And do whatever you want to down here. If you want to have a tree farm, multiple rooms, bedrooms, whatever. It's a lot of area, so you have a lot of room to work with. Same thing up here at the top, where the stands in. You can close that in and do whatever you want to. Have it. Wow, that cat was loud. But yeah, do whatever you want to up there. Concession stands, whatever you want to do. I kind of have like a medieval thought in my head for the whole thing, but at the same time, it's not exactly medieval. Like this right here is like box seats. I notice the smoke comes up from that. That's kind of cool. Alright, next up, the mobs. The mobs are controlled by this right here. These levers. These open the doors down below. And right now I have it on peaceful because the mobs are extremely loud. So, the mobs. What I would like to do, as you guys saw, I started working on a piston design over here for the mobs. And I never finished that because the design I wanted to go with is not easily possible. Now again, you can be as creative as you want to with the design. What the main thing I would like to see is some use of pistons. The easiest method that I can think of to make this work is to have the mob trap exactly like it is right now, and then have the pistons just push them out from down here. You're going to need to fix what I've messed up here. I'm so nice, aren't I? Go ahead and finish this as a mob trap. You can use this area as your test area though. But then once the mobs are down here in a little trough, you can have this wall here open with pistons. You can't push obsidian with pistons, so you're going to need to replace this obsidian. You have this open with pistons and then push the mobs out. So let's go over here to another door. Get over here. So let's pretend like there's mobs here right now. The idea would be pistons would open up here and here, and pretend like these are open pistons, and then there'd be more pistons right here that push them all out to the arena floor. That's what I'd like to see happen with the pistons. So that pretty much covers the specifications for the arena for what we want to see once it's done. And you can, if you're feeling creative and you think of something beyond that, feel free to add it. Just go to town. But the things that must be done is the spider. Like right here's the start of his legs, as you can see. These blocks right here. The spider has to be complete with a complete spleef arena. The spider has to maintain its scale design, including the color design that Notch used whenever he made the spider, including the red, the black, and the brown. Like I said, I think the brown that matches best is the soul sand. The stands have to be completed, and the mob system has to be completed. Those are the things that have to be done. Now then, on to the rules. In previous contests, I did not specify the number of people that are allowed to submit a submission. For instance, Kennedy, Zach, and Dave Man got in together. This is a one-person thing. You're free to have your friends help you, but whoever submits their design is the person that is submitting it and is trying their chance to get in. Only one person will get in per submission. There will not be group submissions. Keep to the spirit of the build that we have now. I'm assuming people are going to use things like inventory edit and stuff like that. But I don't want to see rows of diamond blocks, for example, or rows of gold blocks. If you're going to use a program to help you with the items, then you need to at least keep with the spirit, because all this was naturally built. You guys have seen it naturally built over the time this series has been in this season. The next thing is the cutoff date for submissions is August 25th. We will decide on the winner by September 1st. And then the people that win will be allowed on the server when 1.8 comes out. So if 1.8 doesn't come out until September the 10th, then that's whenever the people will be allowed into the server. We're going to be letting 2 people in, possibly 3, depending on the submissions we receive and how good they are. If we have a whole bunch of submissions and they're all really good, we may let in 3, but right now count on 2 people getting in. Alright, next up. For the submissions, preferably, I would like to see you make a video of what you have created, do a tour, show what you've done, show that it's to the specifications that we're talking about, and then the best ones, I'm going to contact you and get you to send me the map so that we can look at them and then vote on them. The voting will be done by players on the server. So the people on the server are going to be deciding who joins us for the next season in the new map. If you make a video, if you do commentary, that'd be great. It'll add to it. Basically, it's up to you what you do. If you don't want to do a video, then you can make a picture album of everything that you've created. Just whatever you have to do. If you make a video, the way to submit it is a video response to this video. If you do like a picture album or something like that, if you're not capable of making a video, if you don't have the software, or your computer isn't good enough, or whatever the scenario is that prevents you from making a video, then you need to send me a personal message on YouTube via the private message system with a link to whatever method you've used to make your submission, be it a picture video, or a picture album, or whatever. And the link to download just the arena is in the description of this video. Don't go download the whole world. You don't need the whole world. All you need is the arena. So we've Bash specifically has taken the arena and put it in its own save file, so that it's just the arena. So it's just a 50 meg file to download. It's a zip, and you should know how to unzip it and put it into your save file directory. And if you need help with that, don't ask me. I can't answer 1,000,000 questions about how to unzip a file and put it in your save file directory. Google has all that information, and Google will gladly help you. Also the Minecraft forums if you need information on how to load up a save file into your save file directory. So I think that's about it. Yeah, I think that's it. So if this is anything like the previous competitions, we're probably going to get quite a few submissions. So best of luck to you guys, and may the best man or woman win. I think that's about it. So get going. Oh yeah, one last thing. The top choice from us, the person that had the best submission, so basically the first place of the two winners, we're going to load up your map and your arena on the server, and we're going to play together. You and all the people on the server, at least all those that can make it, are going to play together in this arena. We're going to open it up and we're going to mess it up. We're going to do the Spleef Arena. We're going to do the mobs out here with your piston design. However fancy you get with it, we're gonna test it all out, and we're gonna have a good time. And that'll happen whenever we decide the winners, regardless if it's 1.8 or not yet. So we're gonna definitely use this arena that you create, and so whoever's first in for the submission, your arena will be played in by all the people from the server, including yourself. So that's that. Now get going.